Okay, so let's talk a little bit about international SEO. Basically, it's very similar as domestic SEO, but there are some things to kind of keep in mind. So for one, as you're publishing a website in one language, right, there is a markup that you can use. There's something called an href lang tag that you can tell Google or some other search engines that, hey, by the way, this site is in US English, right? And so that's fine. So now Google basically crawls all the links, it follows that protocol, and everything's fine, right? But let's just say you enter the Chinese market, right? And you basically get your whole website kind of translated into Chinese. And then from there, basically, then you're going to change the URL structure and you're going to put a subfolder in there to basically distinguish that the entire rest of this website after this folder is now the Chinese version of the website. And so you can do that. And then you'd basically go in and you'd add an href lang tag that says that, hey, this section of the website should be all in Mandarin, right? And so that's how you basically communicate it. And then everything else is the same, right? You just want to make sure that all of your internal links are in the language that you are, optimizing the pages for. And then you basically rinse and repeat this over and over again into all the other languages that you want. And then the second part is as you're building links back to the website, it certainly helps that you're building links from whatever country that you are basically trying to compete in from a search engine perspective, right? So it doesn't look natural if you're trying to compete in China, but all your links are coming in from Australia, right? You know what I mean? So they want to kind of see the association of that too. Now, this gets way more complicated than this, but from a very simple, basic understanding of how to optimize for international SEO, just remember you want to use your href lang tag. That's important. You want to make sure all the links and the content are basically structured in a specific URL in that language. So all the content and the URL are in that language. And then you want to basically make sure that the links coming in look natural and they're coming in from the actual native language that you're trying to optimize for.